Welcome to day 175 of TFIF 365. And today I just want to I said I was going to be transparent and honest, and I don't know where I'm going with this, but I didn't want to talk about it yesterday because I was traveling. I'm still tired, but I figured I'd bring it up. So the other night, let me back up a bit. I've been talking about healing that inner child, right? That what I'm discovering is particularly, I'm not going to speak for anybody else. This is going to be my lived experience, is that the relationships or the people who've been in my life who inflicted harm in whatever ways that I identify that as I look back over those incidents, if I look back over and process what that was, what I see is a whole bunch of people who had who were inflicting their childhood traumas on me. And I can say vice versa, I was doing the same thing, right? So in my efforts to not inflict my childhood trauma on others, as well as not having their childhood trauma inflicted on me through the lens of supremacy-free, coercion-free, discrimination-free, and exploitation-free, has has led me to start having very vivid dreams about people and situations and really trying to unpack like what's behind it, what's the impetus for it. And I had a dream the other night that really shook me because I haven't had very violent violent. This is a violent dream in a very long time. And what this was a dream of someone who throughout my childhood was not very kind. Um, and in this dream, I got so frustrated with this individual that I literally pulled a gun on them. And then they pulled a gun back on me. And it was like this standoff. And I was so willing to pull the trigger, and I didn't care if they shot me. And I was like, and I'm still unpacking all of that. But one of the things that I came from that, okay, again, if I look at it through the lens of supremacy-free, coercion-free, discrimination-free, and exploitation-free, if I look at it through a lens of extending myself the utmost grace, to where whatever situation, whatever is the catalyst for this unkindness that I experienced with this individual, um, if I look at it through that lens where my only goal is to no longer be triggered by the past, because I spoke a few videos ago, because we either retreat into the past or we project into the future. And for a very long time, I thought dreams meant something in the way that I'm about to explain it. It meant I had to do something. It meant, oh, I was repressing something. And that could be it, but this is not what this is. And this is that was this naivete I had about dreams. What I recognize is that in this dream, because I've been digging, because I've been exploring, because I've been trying to unpack and heal from this stuff, it's like peeling an onion. I know that's a trite statement, but it is. Once you peel one layer, there's another layer. And so I don't think have that perspective of because I dreamt of it, something bad is going to happen, or it's a premonition, or I could have done better. There's all these thoughts that used to come to my mind. What I take away from this dream, and again, I say I'm still unpacking it because it was very violent. It was very, I was so angry. I haven't experienced that level of anger in my dreams in so long. I was so angry and I was ready to kill someone. Um, and what I take from that, again, if I am extending myself the immense amounts of grace, is in that moment when I woke up, I had to remind myself that I am okay, that that was a dream, and that I intentionally went down that route. Nothing happened to me. That dream was not an of something happening to me. Um, because I've been doing this work, because I've been digging, because I've been wanting answers, because I seek to be healed, and I also seek not to inflict harm on others. I just took this as, okay, Kim, with this individual, they're no longer in your life. They cannot cause you harm. whatever they did in the past is over. I have a choice to make in this moment. And that choice is to again extend myself immense amount of love and grace and and try to what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to it was it goes to my whole thing of putting space between my trigger and my response. And although I woke up angry I was really surprised. I woke up angry from the dream. Over the last few days, I've just been able to, it's just like the energy of that just has dissipated. So I again, speaking of me. I'm not speaking for anybody else. How y'all process your trauma, your pain is how you do that. And I hope you have great networks to help you with that. And for me, though, having the framework of supremacy-free, coercion-free, discrimination-free, and exploitation-free adds a layer of love, adds a layer of care and kindness to how I see the world, particularly if I'm not in immediate danger, if it's something from the past. And so what I took away from that and what I'm still processing is I don't ever have to have a relationship with this individual again. But if I saw them, my hope is that if I were to be triggered, that I could put some space between my trigger and my response and recognize that this person is a non-motherfucking factor in my life. And I don't have to go back or retreat back into the past where I felt powerless, where I felt that I had to endure whatever the fuck they were dishing out to me. So, yeah, that's where I am right now, in that. And having that peace empowers me. It makes me feel in control of my life, in control of my present. And that's is most important. I'm digging into these past things so that I can be free in the present and that my future will not be weighed down as my future had been in the past, in the present. Yeah, I no longer want to have this yoke of the past around my neck. So yeah, that's what I'm processing through. I'm again I can say I'm happy I had that. I happy because again, it scared me that I was so angry. And yet, even in that, I can say, you know what? That was the past. I know I can take care of myself in the present and that I'm okay. So take with that what you will. That was just me, externally processing. I'm still processing this whole thing. But until tomorrow, peace.